Coordinator for the Children Against Pesticides campaign. We had a discussion about this. Someone mentioned that children and pesticides just don't go together. Children and pesticides, because the thing is, people get the impression that it's okay, but it's not. So it's actually children against pesticides. But more than that, it's the tagline for this campaign. It's protect our children from toxic pesticides. That is going to be the message in this campaign. As Saro just now showed, the video teaser. It's a 1 minute video. It's a teaser. It's actually not a full video, but the video teaser is actually very, very. I think it's very good because it captures everything that we want to say. And most of everything that we want to say is already in this booklet. And this booklet is a culmination of, it's a synthesis of two publications. One publication was produced by PENA, and the other one by PEN-AP, researchers from two of these organizations. So this is actually a summary of those two very scientific publications, and it carries the message for the campaign in a way that is very, very, it says it in a very easily understandable way. Okay? This booklet was actually produced as a resource for the campaign. There were several things that happened. To give you the background for the campaign, the Children Pesticides Against Pesticide campaign is actually a focus on the highly hazardous pesticides campaign that has been ongoing in PAN, international as well as PEN-AP. So we have decided to focus on children and pesticides, simply because we think that their children are our future, and therefore we need to really look at how we can try and make some kind of intervention at source. So from the launch, we chose World Environment Day, 5th June this year, for the launch of the campaign. Okay, some of our partners participated in the launch at the same time. Others chose a date that was convenient for them. So it was after 5th June that some of them launched the campaign. And subsequently to that, our partners have been carrying out activities. For the launch in Penang, backtrack a bit, the launch took place both at PAN International, at PAN-NA, North America, as well as at PEN-AP. Okay? So on the 5th of June, the pesticide team actually had its launch in Cameron Highlands. And we chose Cameron Highlands because we have a very interactive partner there, very engaged, very energetic partner called REACH. It's a community group that is involved in environmental awareness raising. And we chose that because that particular venue, because that in Cameron Highlands there is a school, it's a primary school that has an ongoing environmental program. And the children there are a little bit more aware of the issues. Cameron Highlands itself has got a host of environmental problems, which residents are aware of to an extent, others are not so much. There is a problem with water contamination, source contamination, water pollution, air pollution, environmental degradation, pesticide, very high use of pesticides because it's the agricultural hub of the country. And so this particular school, it's a vernacular school. They have an environmental program that's ongoing, and we chose this school for this launch of this particular campaign. And I must say it was a very good launch because we had a good turnout in terms of the number of students. We had coverage, we had done a press statement lead up to the launch. And for the launch itself and for our partners, we actually did a whole web page. So if you go to our website, there is a web page which has got all the resources, it's got all the links to the publications, it's got the booklet on it, we've got photographs of the launch, of partner activities, we've got a petition that partners and others can sign, which goes towards the furtherance of this campaign, and we've got the teaser, which you just saw. Okay, for the launch in Cameron Highlands with this particular school, we had a good interaction with the children. I did a talk with them. Sarah was there, Deepa, the team was there, most of us were there, and we did a coloring activity and creativity activity with the children following the talk, and we had quizzes with the children, which was very interactive as well, very good responses from them. But because this particular school has got an environmental program already ongoing, the children had a much higher knowledge level of the problem. Okay, so we would say that it was a good launch. And coming back to Penang, on the 8th of June, we carried out a similar activity in Penang, in Whiteways Arcade, with about 30 children, and that was also another good activity. But in Penang, we've had a number of already sessions in Penang and in Cameron Highlands. A total of 5 sessions have been conducted. All the children, we've now come to a point where we produce PowerPoint presentations for adults as well as for children. And these 2 PowerPoint presentations will be uploaded on our website for the use of partners. PowerPoint presentations are good if you use the correct slides. If your slides are supposed to promote imagination and also to begin the process of storytelling, then that becomes a much more interactive way of dealing with your subject or topic. And I use that in my slides to promote the children to interact with me on the particular topic. I try and engage them in a story that makes them think about the issue. So that's the other way that was used, a technique that was used. The partners have conducted activities. Peak has done some activities for the launch. We've had Khoj from Pakistan, who's also done an activity. Very nice. We've got photographs, it's all loaded. And we've had activity conducted in Cambodia, a radio program, interview, and also in Vietnam. So that's what has already happened. Now we come to the second part of the campaign, and that will be, we've launched a poster art competition for children. We want them to think about it, draw about it, be creative with it, and we will shortlist, at least in Malaysia. Now, I did an email, I sent out this circular to all of our partners and also informed them that this is going to happen and that we are going to carry this out from the 1st of September to the 15th of October. That's the duration of the competition.
We have 2 from Vietnam. They just handed.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to actually looking at the artwork. The 12 shortlisted artworks will be used for our next year's calendar, NEP's 2015 calendar. And 30 winners will be given gift vouchers in Malaysia. We will arrange with partners to have a similar gifting for children who win in their countries, and we will then reimburse them on, later on that. We give goodie bags to all the children at the end of all our sessions, and that's really, something that they appreciate because they get something to take back. And normally the goodie bag contains some color pencils and some cookies, and so that's the next part of our campaign. And the second launch, as a reminder, will be conducted in conjunction with World Children's Day and World International Children's Day. So that's either 1st of November or 20th November. So in Penang, we are doing it on the 1st of November. Hopefully, we will get enough artwork by then. If not, then we may do the calendar launch on the 20th of November. Because for 1st of November is Malaysia, we celebrate Children's Day in Malaysia. For other countries, it may be 20th of November. So we for this next big reminder activity, we encourage partners to think about how they want to go about carrying out an activity to mark the campaign. The campaign is going to be an ongoing campaign for PAN AP and PAN. We just want the media people, amongst you to start thinking about how you want to focus your campaign, how you want to target it, how you want to design it. To date, these are the tools that we have used: website, teaser, booklet, talks, PowerPoint presentations, interactions with children. I particularly like children. I like to work with children because I think it's much more rewarding. As adults, we have set ways of looking at things. Children are much more open. So that would be. Children are actually a very rewarding group of people. A group of people. They are people. Group to work with. So as media people, I think you should think about creative ways of much more creative. Maybe you can share that with us too, of working with children. I understand from Elnab and Lorelei that we will also be getting artwork from Philippine groups. So we look forward to that as well. Okay, so that's it.
One question here. I was just quickly